welcome to another First Impressions and demo. Today the foundation we're going to be trying out is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Cover Foundation Concentrate, and it looks like this. Now, I don't own anything from Marc Jacobs. When I saw this in Sephora, since I'm on this try new foundations kick, when I saw it in Sephora, I was like, when I heard foundation, full cover foundation concentrate, and I saw the applicator, I assumed it was going to be like the Cover FX custom cover drops, but it's not. So let me go ahead and just tell you a little bit about it. So it is in Sephora. It retails for $55 for 0.75 fluid ounces, so you don't get a full standard fluid ounces in here, which I may be able, I can understand, because most concentrated, like the Cover FX custom cover drops, you do not get a full ounce, because I guess the idea is you need less to do a full coverage situation. That I can understand, but it does retail for $55, and that is very, very expensive for a foundation. It's ridiculous, I know. Nonetheless, I'm interested. Let's go ahead. So what it is, I'm reading from the Sephora website here: an ultra lightweight oil-free foundation concentrate that delivers 24 hours of full coverage wear. I am not testing this for 24 hours, but I'll test it for as long as I can. What it does: finally, foundation coverage that lasts all day long. Get 24-hour wear and flawless coverage in an instant with this ultra lightweight foundation concentrate, featuring a revolutionary oil-free formula that contains twice as much pigment as a leading full coverage foundation. So it contains twice as much pigment, but you don't get half as much product. So, alright. It's infused with innovative ingredients that completely cover with spot-on perfection. It's enriched with Marc Jacobs patent golden pigments that are wrapped in, let me not pronounce it, lecithin, an ingredient that's biochemically similar to skin, for immediate, effortless blending and a smooth, soft, matte finish. This foundation has a one-of-a-kind dot applicator that allows for custom coverage. Just shake, dot, and blend for perfectly matte coverage. Now, besides this price tag, this foundation screams my name. You're talking concentrate, full coverage, and matte, and long wearing, and blendable, and buildable. Screams my name, but we shall see. So this is what the packaging looks like. I really, really like the packaging in the little frosted glass bottle. It's really, really cute. But you open up the top. The top is just there, and then you twist off this. I thought it was a dropper, but it's not. It's just like an applicator, like my Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Foundation. So that's what that is. Alright, this is the first foundation I've ever seen. Mine spilled a little. Ignore that. First foundation I've ever seen that came with a pack of instructions. So let's read them. For best application, apply 1 pump of Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer evenly across face. I do not have any primer, but I did use some Hangover RX. I got this in a sample, and this has coconut in it, right? I thought it did. Yeah, coconut water. And I actually like the way this feels on my face. I'm going to do a full face first impressions today, too, so that's what I used. Shake Remarkable. Shake well. Using dot applicator, place 3 to 4 dots on face. For best results, start with less and blend before adding more. Buff Remarkable with the Phase 3 buffing foundation brush, using circular motions to blend seamlessly. Alright, I don't have that brush either, so I'm going to use a buffing brush though. And I'm going to go ahead, I'll do one half of my face so we can see the difference. So, let's get started. It is very liquidy. It's not as liquidy as the custom cover drops or my Maybelline, but I can hear it moving in there. So I'm shaking it. I have some redness around my nose today because I've been popping zits. Shaking. Okay. So it's at 3 to 4 dots over the face. Y'all know I overdo it. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 dots on this side. Those aren't really dots, Candace. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and start to blend that out. Okay, well, it blends really nicely. It really does. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I told you, the color I got is number 86 Cocoa Deep. Let me check really quickly. The shade range for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 different shades, which is great. And I do have the deepest one, Cocoa Deep 86. I do have the deepest shade. And oh wow, it spread really nice. Y'all know I didn't think that was going to be enough foundation. Look. So I'll show you a side by side in a minute. It spreads really well and buffs really nicely. See, I hate expensive foundations that I'm going to wind up liking. Y'all know I like pretty much every foundation I try because I pick them pretty well. Look at my face. Can you see? No foundation. The foundation, that light sucks. Wow. I mean, shit. It is that little bit. I mean, definitely covered pretty much everything. It's definitely a full coverage concentrate for $55, Marc Jacobs. Now, would I buy it again? We shall see at the end of this video. I just put a lot on, son of a bitch. I just forgot that quick that it's... Probably not. The thing with me in foundations, like, I like trying them. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not looking for a holy grail. Like, I'm not a holy grail girl. I'm not a one type of foundation, one type of anything girl. Like, I need variety. So I could see this being someone's holy grail foundation simply by how it applies and how the finish is on it right now. I can see that. Okay. Wow. So this is definitely full coverage. It looks a little ashy on me, a little dark, but that could be just the color. Definitely it's a flat foundation, meaning like you need to add a bronzer to add some life to your face. I tried the next lightest shade and it was too light. So like if you are balling and this is your holy ground foundation and you're kind of in between my skin, you're probably going to have to mix something together, which kind of sucks, or mix it with another foundation since it is a concentrate. But despite the color, again, it's a little cool. It says my color is very deep with red brown undertones, and I can see that. I'm usually a yellow foundation. Like, it matches my skin tone, but the undertone, I'm usually a yellow foundation wearer, so this looks really weird to me. It matches my skin, but I'm usually a yellow foundation wearer. But that has nothing to do with the coverage. The coverage is there. It is full coverage and flat. I'm going to add some life to my face, don't get me wrong. I don't have a concealer to go with this. I really don't. So let me go ahead and pick one. Hold on. Hey guys, so I wanted to come to you real quick with a flash test. Check this out. Boom! Why would Marc Jacobs do me like this? Why would they do me like this? This white cast is absolutely ridiculous. There's no claim of SPF in this foundation. Look, like, I look like a ghost. No powder or anything. Shame, shame, shame for $55. So I definitely see some flashback in this foundation. I don't see where it has any SPF in it. But I definitely see a ton of flashback, which is not good. Is it going to determine for me wearing it? on times when I need flash photography, yes. God, this color looks so weird. But as far as times where I would be in a camera situation. So let me, I'm going to put on some concealer. This is the Maybelline Better Skin. And since I'm not testing a concealer, I am going to set the concealer on both eyes. I'm just not going to set the foundation. I'm not going to set the foundation with a powder. But I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I set, you normally do powder on one side. I did powder my concealer a little bit because I'm not testing it, but no other powder. I set this side of my face with the MAC Studio Fix in the shade C8. This is a warmer powder. I had to warm this face up. And the rest of my products on my face, I'll talk to you about in my face of the day in reviews because some things are new. Contour, blush, highlight. In full out right off the bat, I just love the way this side looks. I had to warm it up. I do not like the way this side looked, and that kind of played into how I felt about the rest of my makeup. So I'm going to check back in a few because we're testing the longevity and everything like that, and I'll check back in a few, guys. Hey guys, so it is now 4.5 hours later. This is the non-powder, this is the powdered side. This is the non-powdered side. I still do not like the side. I have not been in the heat. It's a hot day, but I've been under the air, and you see all the oil has broken down in my nose. I'm not oily anywhere else. This foundation doesn't claim to have oil control. It claims to have a matte finish, but no, doesn't claim to have oil control. The color is off. Like, it's been off since I put it on. So that may be a situation. But as far as breaking down, let me look really good. No breakdown. The foundation is still there. Definitely still there on my face. I think the powder side, believe it or not, the non-powder side, I'm sorry, has broken down a tad bit. Powder side looks good. So this may be one of those foundations that works well with a lot of other products, but it shouldn't have to for $55. This is by far one of the hardest ones I've had to critique. So that's where we're at so far. I'll check back in. Hey guys, so I'm back, and yeah, it has been, hold on. So, wait a minute. 8 hours. Alright. So the color is off. I feel like it oxidized a little bit. This is the toughest foundation I've ever had to critique, whether I did it on a video or not. Like, crazy. I feel like it oxidized because in the camera, it definitely looks better than it did earlier. So I don't know. I feel like it got warmer. Yeah, I definitely feel as though it got warmer. Anyway, I am oily. This foundation does not claim to control oil. Let me keep that clear. You know, it doesn't claim that. But it did say it had a matte finish. All that looks pretty good. There is foundation there. The powder side, as usual, definitely looks better. Definitely looks better. As far as this oil goes, it's a lot of oil because I'm oily. But the foundation itself is still there. It is. It definitely is still there. I'm just digging deep. I'm going to powder a little bit. This is the MAC Studio Fix, what I powdered with earlier. So on the powder side. So yeah, that's not bad. It still is dark, so a little dark. It oxidized a little bit, I'm pretty sure, but This color is kind of weird for me. But anyway, that's an update. I'll probably do one more if I can. I'll do one more. And, yeah. So, yeah. Hey, guys. So, it is now about... I can never count my hours before I put the camera on. We're at about the 9-hour mark, 9.5-hour mark, and I am done with this foundation. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like it looks the best after it has worn. I told you it oxidized. Like, it looks the best at the end of the day. Because I am a firm believer in second chances when it comes to makeup. I'm probably going to go to Sephora. I do have to go to Sephora tomorrow. But I'm going to go... well, I don't have to go to Sephora. But anyway, I'm going to go to Sephora tomorrow. And I have my receipt. And I'm going to probably try the lighter shade. I'm going to play with the shades in the store and try the lighter shade. Because that shade situation really got me. It was bad. Y'all knew it was bad. But like I said, it oxidized. So it looked pretty good now. I'm going to play with the shades. I may keep this one and just work with it or whatever. But I do like the finish. It said matte. It wasn't fully matte, but I do like it. It looks like skin. This makeup is still on my face. I mean, I laid down, watched the movie. I fell asleep. It is on my face. This makeup is still here and it didn't go anywhere. And I really like that. I love the fact that a teeny little bit goes a long way to give you full coverage. By me trying out the foundation, I didn't do as many of my normal routines, but I feel like with my mattifying primer, you know, my spray, my setting spray, my powder, what I really want to do, I feel like this can be a beneficial foundation. Ooh. In my collection. But because of that flashback, I mean, why they do me like that? Because of that flashback, because of the color and the undertone, and also I looked back on the Sephora website. There's like 3 to 4 shades for women of color, for darker skin people. 3 to 4 shades. I mean, they have a lot of medium shades, but like the darker skin shade, 3 to 4 shades out of 22, and the undertones are off, and only one of them is like yellow undertones. So and I'm really critiquing this one hard because it's $55. So I feel like if you're selling a $55 foundation, some things do not need to be overlooked, like getting an undertone right. I'm just keeping it real. So with the undertone situation, with the flashback, which was a mess, yeah, I'm going to give this foundation a C. It's a C+ right now. But like I told you and I explained everything to you, it does have the potential. So I could see it being an A foundation, even a B foundation. So I am going to continue to play with it. Like I said, I have my receipt. I'm going to exchange for a color. If all else fails and I just feel as though this is a, you know, you can return it. But, so yeah, it's got a C. And if you have any other questions, of course, any other foundation recommendations, drugstore, anything new coming out in the drugstore or something that I haven't done, what else? High-end. I love trying new foundations, and this is like one of my favorite series on my channel now. I really like it. Let me know. Leave your requests. Couldn't think of that word. Leave your requests down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Bye.